there, YouTube friends. It's Rainy and Shadow from the Lily Llama Shop, and we are back for day 62 of 100 Days of Halloween 2025 crochet-a-long. As per the usual, it's Monday. I didn't get done. Bunkus. I slept on both of my lunch breaks. I did get something done before work. I can't really show you the pieces because it's a surprise. It is indeed one of the blocks, but it's not a block I have drawn. So that is where I am for the weekend. I mean, I got a little bit done. I got like maybe 4 or 5 rows done on one of the solid squares I was working on, and I think I got like 2 rows done on the other one. But if you're new to the channel, I don't get much done on the weekends because I work crazy long hours, and that way I get Monday through Friday off to work in my embroidery shop. So, also if you're new here, what is this thing we are doing? Well, this thing we are doing, I decided that I wanted to do something to celebrate the 100 days of Halloween. Fall is my favorite season, without a doubt. Now, I am not one of those hardcore Halloween lovers, you know, whatever. I like the Disney version of Halloween. I like the kids having fun, handing out candy. I don't go for the creepy. Now, hold on. I do a little bit of scary, but not a whole lot. Especially if it's Stephen King. But Stephen King's my favorite author, which I have to say, happy belated birthday to him yesterday. Couldn't celebrate it because I was at work. I would have done something fun yesterday for that. Anyway, I just, you know, so I like the changing of the seasons, the wrapping it up and storing things up for the long winter rest, and you know, I like the earthy colors of fall, and so to celebrate all of this, I decided I wanted to make a project that encompassed all of that. The apples and the mushrooms and the spiders, we'll get into that later. But I wanted to make this project. So I decided I wanted to make one block for each day of the 100 days up to Halloween to kind of memorialize my favorite season. And so I got together with some friends, and I just kind of threw that out there casually, you know, and I had some friends that said they wanted to do something, not necessarily the same something as me, but we are a merry group of friends that are crocheting together. We are not necessarily doing the same projects, but we're all on the same wavelength. We are all doing fall and kind of Halloweenish themed projects that kind of center around a granny square or a block. Mine are 6-inch blocks, and I have another friend, Missi, at Missi's Yarniverse and More, who is also doing a blanket with 6-inch blocks. Mine are also 6-ish. And so then we have Miss Nova at Nova Gnome Creations. I believe hers are somewhere in the 6-inch range, but she is making wearables for her and some family littles in her life, and they are pullover sweaters or sweater vests. I think the littles are sweater vests. I'm not exactly 100% sure, but she is making wearables. And then we have Patricia, who made her first project was made out of 2 squares, and she made a little like cell phone purse with the Halloween with a kitty, black kitty on it. And then she made a scarf to match. And then she made an amigurumi bat from a Woobles kit. So all of these projects are permissible under the guidelines of the crochet-along because all of them have been fall related or Halloween related. If you want to join, there's really no rules. No stipulations, no whatever. Just come and have fun. That's all we're doing. That's just come and have the absolute time of your life, because I can tell you, Missy and I are having a blast with this. I think the other two are having a blast, but not nearly as much fun as Missy and I, because Missy and I are scrambling and using our noggins and what have you to make these blocks. Well, I don't know, Nova is coming up with, I don't know, I watched her video today and she came up with the cutest little vampire, so she's in there too, making blocks for the wearables, and Patricia is too. She's got a lot going on, so she's got other projects going, and you know, but I mean, we're just all having fun. It's not a serious thing. It's just all in fun to get in the spirit of fall, to get ready for the big rest before winter. And so, friends, I did think about it this weekend while I was working, and I had an epiphany while I was charting, because I'm a nurse. And I was sitting there and I'm like, I don't have to make it 10 by 10. I can make it 10 by 11. So that was the original 10 by 10 was the ideal, 100 days, 10 across, 10 down, that makes 100 squares. But I threw a monkey wrench in my plans because I decided to make a big central block, because the spiders took over my blanket, and it's the blanket that spiders built. So I have this magnificent, still working on it, spider block, and he has crochet hooks. And so he takes up the space of 16 blocks. However, I have more than 100 blocks packed away in my little list that I have, and I draw out of the jack-o'-lantern of joy every day. I draw a block for you every day. So in my calculations, it's either 100 and, well, so if you count the center block, it will be 105 blocks. If you don't count the big central panel in the middle, and you just count the squares that are 6-ish inches, then it's 104. So pretty close to 100. So I figured that was a good way to make it close to 100. The important part is I'm making a blanket. It's made out of squares. We're doing this to just get in the fall season, and that is the essence of the project. So, without further ado, Mr. Jack-o'-lantern of Joy. And we are now we're more than halfway through, so we have less than 50 in here. We should have about 40 something. 48 maybe, since we're on day 62. I don't know. Just scurrying around here. Alright, I have chose one. And that number is, let me get it right side up, 44. Thank you, Jinx. I named him Jinx because, well, you just have to watch the whole 100-day saga to know why I named him Jinx. Okay, so I've got my list open, which I use Microsoft OneNote to keep track of all my stuff. And it is you'll see it right here. It is well, where is the link? It says Cute Wicked Witch Granny Square, but I'm looking for the link because I can put like the links in. There we go. Okay, it is by Lovable Loops, and it is indeed called the Cute Wicked Witch Granny Square Crochet Pattern, and she's cute. So, looks like she's made with a little bit of a circle in the middle. I'll probably have to make mine smaller as per the usual, because I have to make mine in a certain amount of space, otherwise this blanket's going to be huge. And so, friends, that's about it. It's just been a weekend, and well, my first weekend back. So I hope you have a fabulously frightful rest of your day, whatever time you're watching this. Good morning, good night, good evening, good afternoon, whatever. Enjoy the rest of it. Do something fun. Crochet, craft, knit, do something. And enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.